singles action here at NWF Wrestle Blast. Andrew right now Reed taking on Dakota Wolfe with Nick Ultima as special guest enforcer outside the ring as Andrew Reed soars through the skies. Denver Drake here, Chris Demise joining me.
Did you just see that, Denver? Andrew Reed already flying out of the ring. This match is starting off just like the last one ended with a brawl outside the ring between these two guys.
Wasting no time, Andrew Reed and Dakota Wolfe have been at one another's throats for months and months, and they've got another match here tonight at Wrestle Blast, and this time to make sure things are fair between both men, we got Nick Ultima at ringside, a special guest enforcer to make sure things are called right down the middle.
And Nick Ultima, the action figure come to life, I would consider him the perfect special enforcer for this match. Dakota Wolfe already taking advantage with a huge knee. Look at that, how to your leader, says the Alpha, Dakota Wolfe.
Taking advantage of Andrew Reed, big time suplex on the former tag team champion. Andrew Reed able to kick out. Now look at this, Dakota Wolfe just breaking down that arm now, pulling it back up, and now looking to bite at him. But look at Nick Ultima, not gonna let that happen.
That is illegal to bite the other competitor. But the Alpha, Dakota Wolfe, raised by the Wolves, will bite a man without hesitation. And also do that huge headbutt to the solar plexus.
Nick Ultima was given one job, and that was to make sure this thing is fair, make sure that Andrew Reed has a fair fight against Dakota Wolfe, the Alpha, because you know Dakota Wolfe enjoys bending the rules to get his way. This time around, Nick Ultima not going to let that happen.
Dakota Wolfe's been getting his way quite a bit over the last few months. Not pinned or made to submit since he turned his back on his former tag team partner, David Tyler, and pile drive him right here at Hits in Covington, Kentucky.
Absolutely, has been on a tear, and this might be his biggest challenge yet versus Andrew right now Reed. And I mean, all those tricks in the back of his sleeve. I mean, what's he gonna do with them? He's got Nick Ultima at ringside for you.
On the ropes, look at that.
Feet on the ropes, and just like that, he would have had the match won had Nick Ultima not noticed it. And now Andrew Reed from behind. Not enough, however. And once again, back on him is Dakota Wolfe. Nick Ultima doing a great job thus far as special guest enforcer, keeping things fair for Andrew Reed.
But Dakota Wolfe is still on tight despite the referee, Chumley Banks, and also the special enforcer, Nick Ultima, outside the ring.
Pile driver already.
Looking to finish him with a pile driver, but Andrew Reed, back body drop to escape.
And speaking of escape, Dakota Wolfe wasted no time getting out of the ring. And I mean,
this is exactly how their match ended last month.
He's trying to leave. He's trying to leave.
Nick Ultima this time not letting him go.
Not gonna let him. He says he's gonna make sure Andrew Reed gets his fair shake, and that's exactly what he's doing here at Wrestle Blast.
Toss Dakota Wolfe back in the ring. Andrew Reed taking over with some punches. What's looking for here? Oh!
Big time says press, and now laying in the punches on Dakota Wolfe. Andrew Reed is up.
He's on fire right now. Pun intended. Shooting Dakota Wolfe into the ropes.
Catches him.
Nailed the fall-away slam, did Andrew Reed.
Chucks him over his head, and Mr. Right now is looking great here in Covington, Kentucky.
Oh no.
Into the corner, Dakota Wolfe gets the feet up. And
oh! He kicked him in the Chumley Banks.
Referee goes crashing down, hold of the chain.
Spear! Andrew Reed with the spear to Dakota Wolfe. Chumley Banks is down, but Nick Ultima in. Oh! Nick Ultima in to make the count, but Dakota Wolfe still kicks out of the spear.
Ultima, of course, as the enforcer, still donning those black and white stripes. I mean, that would have been a legal call if Ultima counted the three. And
Andrew's
now,
going up for the moonsault, but Dakota Wolfe's got the chain.
He pulled Ultima in the way.
Dakota Wolfe and Ultima were fighting over the chain, but Andrew Reed hits a moonsault on them both.
Dakota Wolfe just pulled Nick Ultima into harm's way, and Ultima got the worst of that blow.
This is insane. Nick Ultima's down. Chumley Banks is down. Oh, and Dakota Wolfe
Right
goes low.
below the belt goes the Alpha, and now the chain is back in hand.
Oh, he's got the chain. Oh!
Cracks it off the side of Andrew Reed's head.
Dakota Wolfe is done. We need a referee. Somebody to count this. There's Chumley Banks.
Back up. But look at this, Ultima. Ultima not gonna let that happen. He knows Dakota Wolfe cheated.
Here comes the lariat, Luke Larson.
Hey, what's the lariat doing out here? The lariat just laid out Nick Ultima.
This is chaos, Denver.
Luke Larson's had his issues with Andrew Reed and Nick Ultima, and now coming to Dakota Wolfe's aid.
The referee is down. Nick Ultima is down.
Luke
Larson and Dakota Wolfe are taking advantage of the situation, beating up Andrew Reed.
These four men have a huge tag team match when we return to Ludlow, Kentucky on March 23rd.
He's looking for that lariat. Oh! Went for the lariat, but Nick Ultima pulls him out of the ring and nails him with that kick.
Head by Andrew Reed.
Oh my God!
Tiger Bomb!
Nick Ultima. That's it! Tiger Bomb for the finish, and Nick Ultima counts to 3. Andrew Reed has done it and hits in Covington, Kentucky.
From behind after the match, unified champion Luke Larson and Dakota Wolfe assaulting Ultima and Andrew Reed.
Holy Molinaro. And like you said, this is a big tag team match where we return the hits. Next time, Delirious Luke Larson, Dakota Wolfe will take on Andrew Reed, Nick Ultima. Here comes the Wildcat, Chris Harris, and all the referees to separate these men.
These four men on a collision course.
You know, every time we're in the ring with Nick Ultima and Andrew Reed, every single time we have left you guys laying. And now we're going to settle this in a tag team match, and the results are going to stay the same.
Nick Ultima, every single weekend, you're on your back. Andrew Reed, you're signing up. You got a death wish, son. Tag team wrestling is in his blood. And on March 9th, Covington, Kentucky, a walk through the woods on the highway to hell. Ow!
Last month, Hits in Covington, I had one job and one job only, and that was to keep the match between Andrew Right Now Reed and Dakota Wolfe right down the middle. But what happened? Luke Larson had to stick his nose where it doesn't belong when he attacked me from behind.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. He attacked you, and he attacked me, and Dakota Wolfe took advantage of that. I don't know what's going on with those two, but I know one thing's for sure. Luke Larson seems to have a problem with you, and Dakota Wolfe, you got a problem with me. But let me tell you something. March 9th at Hits, when we're back, Nick Ultima's one job isn't going to be to make sure it's right down the middle. No. His job is to whoop your ass, Luke Larson. And Dakota Wolfe, you'll regret ever messing with Andrew Right Now Reed.
Hits indoor baseball, Covington, Kentucky. This Saturday night, March the 9th, the Northern Wrestling Federation returns for a huge night of wrestling action. As you just saw, an all-stars tag team match. The Alpha, Dakota Wolfe, teams up with the unified champion, the Lariat, Luke Larson, to take on Andrew Right Now Reed and Nick Ultima. The Tri-State Championship on the line. James Cross defends against A.J. Vest.
just announced Joshua goes one-on-one with the Swinger. Also announced this past week, the NWF heavyweight title on the line. Pompano Joe defends against Star Rider. And the tag team championships are on the line. The Blondes defend against Nasty Russ and DC. Doors open at 6:30. Bell time is 7:30. And make sure to join us for our immediate after party at Wings and Rings.
Have you ever wanted to become a professional wrestler? Well, this is the place. This is Bone Crushers. Do you have the desire? Do you have what it takes to become a professional wrestler? Well, this is the place. 6105 Vine Street. Our staff of coaches have over 100 years of experience, and we will guide you and make your career path in professional wrestling. This is where it happens. Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 to 8. This is Bone Crushers! Bone Crushers!
March 9th at Hits in Covington. History is going to repeat itself as it has over and over again because I defend the NWF Tri-State Championship against AJ Vest. And the story of me and AJ Vest is a long one because I've encountered him time and time again, but I want to make something very, very clear, Vest in the world, and that is as my accolades continue to grow, your career goes nowhere. When we first met, I was Unified Championship in an unprecedented run, and you were nothing. We met again when I was Tri-State Championship, and again, you were nothing. We have gone time and time again, and you have realized that every time you face the king among men, the God among kings, you learn why I'm on top. And you, well, you're just nothing.
There was a time when James Cross tried to take everything from me. There was a time when James Cross tried to take my health, my career, my future in the NWF. But that was then. And now, James Cross, I am Austin Jefferson Vest, the best in the world, and you have something I want. We all know that Tri-State Championship isn't the only 10 pounds around your waist you need to lose. So when I walk into Covington on March 9th, I am coming to take everything from you. I want the Tri-State Championship. And on March 9th, the best in the world will be the best in the Tri-State.
Big time title match here at NWF Wrestle Blast. Damian Chambers defending the Grindhouse Ring Generals Championship against NWF's own The Swinger. I am Denver Drake, and joining me is Chris Demise.
Thanks so much for the introduction, Denver. The Swinger looking to extend his Wrestle Blast undefeated streak to 3-0, leaving with the champion all 3 times. And I should tell you this, Denver, those first 2 wins at Wrestle Blast were against me. The first year defeated me for the Dream House Championship in a retention, and then last year retaining the Tri-State Championship against me. This year, looking to defeat Damian Chambers and become the Grindhouse Ring Generals Champion.
Have you ever won at Wrestle Blast?
Clearly not, Denver. There's only been 3. I've lost the Swinger the first 2. But tonight, we did beat the brakes off that no-good violent maniac, Beck Reeves, so I'll take that as a personal victory.
I mean, you see Swinger already trying to get into the head of the champion, Damian Chambers, early on.
Maybe trying to get into something else. Damian Chambers there with a huge neck breaker. And this isn't the first time we've seen Damian Chambers here in the NWF Denver. He hasn't been here before, taking on the likes of the current NWF heavyweight champion, Pompano Joe. They had a big matchup at Summer Sizzler a couple years ago.
Of course, they even had a big 2 out of 3 falls match. I remember it very well. Of course, not new to the Northern Wrestling Federation ring is the Ring Generals champion, Damian Chambers. And of course, tonight defending that championship he carries around proudly tonight against one of NWF's own, that being the Swinger. And he, right between the eyes, there he goes, right in front of the referee, has no care in the world.
Thought he was looking for a chop, able to fake out NWF Army and the Swinger there, going for the eyes instead.
Definitely not the fairest player in the game is Damian Chambers, but I mean, he holds that Grindhouse Ring Generals Championship for very good reason. But now he's got a huge challenge ahead of him, that being the Swinger. But he's able to trip him up there, and a huge shot to the side of the head. Scooping him up. Big flatliner.
Wow, that was nice. Has he got the Swinger beat? No, Swinger able to kick out. And that's one thing about the Swinger. He'll fight his heart out. He's not going down without a fight.
There are few wrestlers like the Swinger here at the Northern Wrestling Federation. Of course, was tri-state champion for over 400 days.
Yeah, he won that title in a Royal Rumble match. Excuse me, a Rumble match here at the NWF, and then defended it in an NWF Rumble match. So, like I mentioned, he is more than willing to fight for gold.
How many people can say they won not one but 2 30-man Rumbles for a championship belt?
I don't know if too many people, but Damian Chambers, though, is on top right now in this match.
Not looking too good for the Swinger so far. The defending champion looking great. Once again into a pinning predicament, but Swinger still in this match. Once again, this match here at NWF Wrestle Blast for the Grindhouse Ring Generals Championship. You see the champion on top, that being Damian Chambers, laying down these strikes on the challenger, NWF's own, the Swinger.
Some huge strikes from Damian Chambers, looking for something big here, but the Swinger is trying to fight out.
Keeping himself grounded, but Damian Chambers once again just trying to weaken him, and now takes him off his feet.
Swinger getting out, rolling him up.
Behind, tripping him.
He's got him rolled up again.
Maybe backslide, looking for it. Damian Chambers keeping his footing, however. Drops him down, stacks him up.
Oh, that was close.
Almost saw a new Ring Generals champion right there, Chris Demise.
A big boot to the gut, and Swinger stopped him right in his tracks.
Sent him to the ropes.
Or so we thought.
Big time clothesline. Back elbow follows suit. Boot to the midsection, and now the Swinger's looking good.
He's got him in. Nectarini connects.
Classic Swinger, not enough to win the Ring Generals Championship, however.
Momentum has shifted. The Swinger is on top. I think he may be looking to tie up Damian Chambers and kick him in the perineum. Damian Chambers, though, able to escape.
Perineum. And nevertheless, that's exactly what he's going for, and Damian Chambers wants nothing to do with it.
Don't correct me, Denver. I'm rich. I have a very high education. I took Latin. I know it's pronounced perineum. Thank you very much.
I actually know if it was right.
These guys fighting outside the ring right now, though. Referee Napoleon counting out. He's got a count of 6 right now, I think.
We might see a count out here. I mean, these two men just going back and forth. I think they might have just clocked the referees at 8. There we go. Then at the last second they realize, but now I think they're going to continue that brawl inside the ropes this time around.
That was a huge shot from the Swinger there, knocking Damian Chambers down to a knee. Oh!
What? He just...
Damian Chambers
hit
slapped
the official,
the referee.
And of course, that's going to be a disqualification. I mean, he just hit our referee.
And still the Grindhouse Ring Generals champion Damian Chambers.
Swinger.
However, still your ring general's champion, Damian Chambers.
Damian Chambers retaining his championship via disqualification, and it's clear the Swinger wants nothing to do with that, and now finally going to tie Chambers up.
The Swinger not happy with that at all. So now looking to kick Damian Chambers where the sun don't shine. Got it lined up. Go!
March 9th, we return to Hits in Covington, Kentucky, and yours truly goes one-on-one with the NWF champion, everyone's homie, Pompano Joe. Well, Pompano, you're not my homie. You're just an obstacle standing in my way of becoming a two-time NWF heavyweight champion. And this Saturday night at Hits, you're going to find out why they call me the star of the show.
Star Rider, ever since you turned your back on the NWF Army, this is a matchup that I've been waiting for. Pompano Joe versus Star Rider for the NWF Heavyweight Championship. Now, we've seen action before in scramble matches. We've seen action in triple threats. We've been in Thunderdome together. But for the very first time, Star Rider, it's me and you for the NWF Heavyweight Championship. Covington, Kentucky, March 9th. The only stars you're going to be seeing are the ones that'll be going around your head when I beat you with the homie driver.
Tag team action at Bone Crushers. M.C.E, Alex Hayden, and Sinclair. Octavious, Bentley facing off against Beck, Reeves, and A.J. Vest. Vest and Alex Hayden gonna start this match off. It goes without saying the history between Beck, Reeves, and all of M.C.E. For months, of course, that evidence bag of Beck Reeves has said time and time again has the ability to crumble the very foundation of M.C.E.'s entire group. Vest into Hayden. Hayden able to send him out to the apron. In he comes, Vest with a shoulder to the gut, over his back, over top of Hayden, and a huge boot to the head. Makes the tag to his partner tonight, Beck Reeves. Maybe a little tandem offense from Reeves and AJ. Back into the cover on Alex Hayden. Hayden able to kick out.
up to his feet. Hayden, huge shot to the side of Beck's head. Underneath goes Beck. Beck over top of him. Huge elbow there, of course. That injured leg of Beck maybe came down wrong off of that. Up and under. Sinclair now the legal man, but he gets a huge backstabber there from Beck. But now that it's come to my attention, you gotta think how that injured knee of Beck Reeves is gonna come into play. Huge single arm suplex from Beck. A second one follows it. Rolls through, maybe gonna look for number 3. Has him hooked up for it. There it is. 3 single arm suplexes from Beck Reeves, and he might have Sinclair, Octavious, Bentley exactly where he wants him. That huge drop kick in the corner, but Sinclair out of the way just at the last second. In comes Sinclair, back out of the way. Leaps up for that enziguri, and now has Sinclair trapped in that corner. Punches to the top of the head. And one for Alex Hayden as well. But Sinclair able to drop Beck Reeves on that top turnbuckle. In he comes and chops Beck down there. Now, hey, look at this. A hold of his leg. And that injured leg right into the steel ring post. Injured leg first into that post, and now Sinclair right again with a hold on it. Right into that post again, he sends it. That is going to be a huge turning point for M.C.E. That hurt knee of Beck Reeves into the cover on him, and Beck able to kick out. By that bad leg, dragging him to the M.C.E. corner, makes the tag to Alex Hayden, just kicking at that knee is Sinclair. Hayden now with a hold of it. Drops to the elbow on that bad knee. AJ trying to rally on Beck Reeves. Beck trying to fight out of Alex Hayden's grasp, but another huge elbow. And now wrenching at that leg. Beck reaching out for AJ, so very close, but Hayden dragging him by that leg towards the other half of the ring. It's clear that M.C.E. came into this match with a huge target in their eyes, that being that bad knee of Beck Reeves, thanks to the assault from Chris Demise. And now time and time again, these stomps to the knee of Beck. Tag to Sinclair, and Sinclair with some of his own. All AJ Vest can do is watch from the outskirts of the ring as he continues to try to get Beck Reeves back into this match. Sinclair scooping up Beck, slamming him down to the mat. Sinclair now scaling to that middle rope. Has Beck Reeves in his sights, looking. Dives off the middle rope, but Beck with that one good leg. Able to get the boot up, and now might be able to make that tag to AJ. Reaches out, gets it. AJ Hayden now into the ring. Vest with the shots to both of M.C.E. Both in opposite corners. There's a Vest shot on Sinclair. Looking for one on Hayden. Hayden out of the way. In he comes, boot to the head. Second rope goes AJ Vest. Soars through the skies with that flying knee. Cover. Sinclair able to break things up. Sinclair with a hold of AJ. AJ, boot to the gut. Nails the peace breaker on SOB. Making sure Sinclair gets out of the ring as AJ, but from behind, Hayden. Club to the back of the head. Has a hold of him, but AJ able to make the tag to Beck Reeves. Shot to Hayden, one from AJ. Into the ropes goes AJ. Oh! Tandem offense from Beck and AJ to the outside. Sinclair out of the way. AJ sent right into that post. Beck Reeves in the ring with Alex Hayden. Now you see Chris Demise tried grabbing at that evidence bag and a crutch shot right to the gut of Beck Reeves. Hayden nails that face breaker, sends Beck off his knee, and M.C.E. get the win.
Here are your winners, Alex Hayden and SOB M.C.E.
Alex Hayden assaulting AJ, assaulting Beck Reeves after the bell. Sinclair now into the ring. Both of M.C.E. just taking it to Beck and AJ after the bell. Out come the officials here trying to get M.C.E. back to the locker room. Ladies and gentlemen, mark your calendars. The NWF is on the road. This Saturday night, March the 9th, we return to Hits in Covington, Kentucky. March the 16th, we are at Bone Crushers in Elmwood Place, Ohio. March the 23rd, we make our return to the historic Ludlow Theater in Ludlow, Kentucky. Saturday night, April the 20th, we return to the Mount Orab Sports Complex in Mount Orab, Ohio. April 27th, it is our debut in West Union, Ohio for Adams County Clash. On May the 4th, it is Revolution Rising 3 Rebellious Journey, our annual all-women's event. And on May the 11th, it is the return to Fairfield, Ohio. It is the return to Swine City Brewing. Tickets available for all those events online at NWFWrestling.com.
I am sick and tired of being questioned about what happened last time in Covington with the Hollywood Blondes. So right here and right now, I will set the record straight. Hollywood Adam Swayze sucks, and Rex is a big, dumb goof. Let me go ahead and remind you, I am Nasty Russ. This is my newest best friend, DC. I am the uncrowned king of the NWF. We are both former NWF champions. We say what we have to say, we do what we have to do, and we take whatever we want to take. Last month, Hollywood Blondes, we sent you a message. On March 9th in Covington, we're taking the NWF Tag Team Championships.
Oh no! Nasty Russ pushing Anthony Bryan to the side, stomping on Highway Adam Swayze while Rex is handcuffed to the top rope.
Rex can't do anything about it, and now nice stick to the gut of Swayze.
Nasty Russ, DC, let me get this straight. Just because you think you guys are decorated members of this roster, previous heavyweight champions, accolades for days, you get to jump the line and challenge us for these titles? You think you can get in the ring, cheat to win, chain me to the ring post, beat the ever-loving hell out of my tag partner, and get away with it with no consequence?
Rex, the consequences that Russ and DC are going to face is that they get another tag team title shot March 9th in Covington, Kentucky, but the consequences are that they are standing across the ring from us, and not just the normal blondes. We are the pissed off blondes. You tried to leave us for dead. You handcuffed him to the ring post, and you beat the hell out of me. Russ, DC, you guys may be decorated champions. You guys may have done it all in the NWF, but I promise you, March 9th, Covington, Kentucky, it will be the last time you two stand in the ring, because you guys will find out the hard way that payback is a